Hello, Odd Job Doer here, and wishing you all a happy St. Patrick's Day, even though it's probably almost over by the time this video comes out. But as you can see, I got my special St. Patty's Day shoes on, which, the leprechaun kickers. And, you know, I wore these on St. Patrick's Day, which, besides being a day to, drink green beer or drink other beverages, doesn't be beer, and, green foods, corned beef cabbage, that's a big hit on St. Patrick's Day. There's, it's like a celebration of the feast. There's probably a springtime in there. And, of course, St. Patrick's, to celebrate him, the patron saint of Ireland, who, from what I hear, chased out all the snakes from Ireland. And I'm sure there's more about that, but that's most of my knowledge for right now. But what we're going to do here is make a little recipe, a little green recipe, and this is an easy one here. It's brought to you by Nellie and Joe's Key West Lime Juice, famous. And what it is here, it's the recipe on the back of this. So what you need is one 9-inch graham cracker crust. We got one there. And then you need a 14-ounce can of sweetened condensed milk right back here. You need 3 egg yolks, which I got 3 eggs here. I'm going to get the yolks out here in a little bit. And half a cup of Nellie and Joe's Key West lime juice. Yeah. And last but not least, that's it. See, that's the ingredients. So I got the oven preheating to 350 right now, and it goes a little something like this. We'll start with the eggs. Okay, the eggs, I'll show you over here. You just kind of get a little crack going. I like to try to get it in the middle, like so, and then drip it halfway across the kitchen. But then very carefully, so much without getting shells out. Go like this, you see. And now there are egg separators out there. You can separate the egg whites from the yolk. But if you just get your egg cracked in half and do a little back and forth shuffle here, you'll find that you can get a lot of that yolk out ever so gently, without cracking your egg yolk. Right? Some of that stuff out there, and that's a little bit there, a little bit of slimy coming down. Just kind of scrape off with the other shell. Okay. And back to this one here. Alright. So, this little guy here, this little chicken, could go in the bucket. And I'll do that 3 more times. Okay, there we got 3 egg whites. So, that means over here, we've got 3 egg yolks. 1, perfect. There are 2, not so bad, but they're in there. So, next we're going to add here to the pot is our sweetened condensed milk. It pours like that, right? It's like all thick and gelatinous type of thing. So I use a little bit of this power to help coax it out of there. Try to get as much out as you can, but don't add anything. Don't add water to swirl the can around, because that'd be yucky. Alright, so get out. Good enough. Well, okay, maybe not good enough. A little bit more. I'd rather have this in the pie than down the sink. Okay, good enough. Now then, a little bit of water that, because we'll recycle that in a little bit. And we're going to whisk here. We're going to whisk this thing off. Okay, next. Next is our half a cup of the key lime juice. Make sure you shake it good, right? Get it all blended together, and half a cup could be like this, could be fluid measuring, but just kind of, you know, bloop it in there. And now, most key lime products you get out there have usually a green tinge to it of some sort. If it's a real natural type of thing, it shouldn't be green. Okay? And if you ever seen my broccoli recipe, I've been actually using this in place of my lime or lemon juice because I ran out. And it's okay. There we go, half a cup, right? In you go. And we whisk. Or blend, mixer, whatever. Take that yolk. But I figure I can do some whisking here. And let me do this a little bit more. And we'll be back shortly. So we got a nice custard mixture there. And what I'm going to do now, it's pretty good and thick, is this is an optional, depending on who and how you are with things and what your likes and dislikes are. I got me a little bit of the green food dye, right? So I'm going to do 2 drops, do some stirring, and see what we get. Once again, get this thing mixed in there good. I'm thinking I can use another 2 drops. Has a nice little light tinge to it now. And you know, some people have issues with food colorings. I'm thinking they're natural now, but maybe I should look into that. Okay, so we got that there. Greeny meanie. And we'll take this over to the pie, which is over here now, right? I put on a baking sheet just in case. And I took off this here lid, which is normally like that. You know, you lift up the aluminum sides, you take it off, and guess what, folks? If you clean the inside, hopefully, you could really just flip it over after it's done and put it back on. Yeah? Pretty handy. But we're probably not going to do that. So, we got that there. And time to fill our pie. I am hoping this is going to be good because this seems so easy. Oops, a little bit not mixed good. Mix and pour, mix and pour. So this isn't really a cookbook review, but it is a recipe review. And you know, if you have any questions or comments, of course, leave them down below. If you have any suggestion for a cookbook review, or maybe even a recipe, who knows? I'm not really a cooking channel, but let me know that too. Let me know if you tried this or other such recipes. Hell, let me know if you heck, you know, let me know if you even use food coloring, right? All right, that is good enough. Just kind of flop that around, and oops. Right, so then this here will go in the oven for, let's see, 350 for 15 minutes. Alright. Okay, so while the egg yolks are cooking away, this is a little optional thing. You got your egg whites, right? Non-stick pan. Makes it nice and easy. Turn the heat up a little bit on it. And I'm going to add a little bit of salsa of some sort. Right, like that. See, like a mixed said salsa. So my egg whites, and now, yes, if I were to whisk this, not in a pan but in a bowl, it'd probably make it more fluffy. But it's good enough, I think. All right. So we got that going there, and or you can blend them real good, make a meringue, add some sugar, I think, make meringue, make a I don't know, other things. There's a bunch of stuff uses egg whites, right? Besides just doing this, but this is a good way to get rid of them besides just dumping them down the drain. Quit talking to me, bird. But let me get the heat going here, and we'll get back. Okay, so you can see they're kind of getting a little tight there. Little eggs. Get some runny off. No. Okay, good. Cooking this down, getting the jiggles out of it. All right, and still got about well, I don't know, 6 minutes on the pie. Can I flip this? No, probably not. But you know what? It doesn't have to be something like that. It could be just, scrambled egg whites. Which is probably what I'm going to end up with. Yeah. You see, you get like that, it's like, nah, it's boring, so I'm going to go ahead and just blah, make some chunks. And this is probably an okay time to hit it with some, what do I got here? I got some quesadilla mix, something like that. White cheese blend. Alright, that's good enough there. And of course, this is where you'd fold it over and stuff, but that's not going to happen, so try to scrape some of my non-stick pan. And get my cheese to melt here. And voila, pre-dinner. Because that is just about done, I'd say. It's nice and gooey looking, but that's gooey from the cheese and not raw egg. Right. So, I'll enjoy this and wait another about 3 minutes or so. Okay, a little bit of black pepper add to this. Let's just try it out, shall we? Yeah. Yep, cheesy. Peppery a little bit. And a little zesty with that salsa in there. Overall, not bad. Oh, the pie. Let me back that. Okay, so I took it out of the oven, and I actually let it go for 20 minutes just about because of the oven temperature. Oh, this way here. This here is some little corned beef, some stone ground beer-laden mustard, sour cream, some potato, red skin potato, some Irish soda bread, and some cabbage. A little bit of carrots underneath it. There might be some onion there too, but that's a different show. What's that starting over here? So I moved it from the oven, put it over here, and like I said, I did 20 minutes, but I kept looking at it. I took a toothpick, stuck in the middle, came out clean-ish. So now 10 minutes of just sitting here chilling. Okay, now to serve this up, it's been cooled for 10 minutes on the counter. I put it in the fridge for, I don't know, 20 minutes or something, half an hour, maybe an hour. And because this has a light aluminum pan to it, or even if it had a metal pan, I like to use a dull type of knife, a butter knife, right? And the point is to go down and crack that bottom crust. Like so, which I think I'm getting it. Either it's really hard crust or I'm already cracking through pretty easy. Alright, so something like this. Something like this here. And they say the first piece is always the hardest to get out, so let's see how this turns out here. I want my crust too, though. Alright, so let's kind of do it like this here, you see? And, you know, since this is a kind of a cream-based pie, you know, you don't need to add ice cream to it, but a little blob of this here. There. Now, doesn't that look nice? Sure, a little crusty here. Alright, well, let's try a little bite, shall we? That is super tart. Key limey, at its best. Delicious. Simple recipe. And, you know, let's not kid ourselves. Right? So, I'm going to polish this here off. You guys hopefully had a good St. Patrick's Day. And, this is an easy and delicious recipe. It's tart, it's thick. Maybe, I don't know, adding another 5 minutes or so to the cooking time. Maybe I'd thicken it up a bit more, but it seems fine to me. Very tart and tasty. So, once again, questions, comments, leave them below. And if only you can have a little bite of this, right? And have St. Patrick's Day. I'm out.